whatever leaks this out, you guys. We'll be right back.
So right when the phone died, got such a good pull. So we'll have to do one more.
Non-ignition cut style two-step and limiter setup. I gotta change the base code over on HTS to a different base code. That's it. So it just it is what it is. I have a different base code on here that I didn't implement.
He's looking for this. Oh yeah, he's looking.
He went right.
Look, that guy.
Probably realized it was a fucking Honda from Rockies. Yeah, keep going. Okay. So your speedo, we need to fix so we can use the two-step. perception's going to be fucked up depending on if you're doing something fast. It's not that fast, but it's fast enough. Your brakes work good, the car's light. Got a good enough traction to use the brakes. Steers good. Doesn't feel clapped. Don't feel any issues. I want to change anything, just drive it. From my point of view, it's fine. But you need to be careful. The time it took you to go 60 before, you're going to be about 95, 100 now. The time it took you to go 100 before, you'd be like 145. So just doing pulls to 70, 80 now, you're going to be like 100, 110. It's going to fuck with your depth perception. So just be careful. If you don't feel the way you want and get a clean completely brake and look normal in traffic, like you do a pull, nobody's around, you let off, you hit the brakes just a little, and you slow down with traffic, you blend in and all that, it's nothing crazy. If you don't feel like that, don't do it. If you feel like everybody around you don't give a fuck, do it. But you need to have that comfortability. That's what's going to matter more than anything. Solid 260 on a high dyno, 280 on a low dyno, 250 range. Quarter mile time, low 12, 109 to 112 mile an hour on slick, probably 23 inch. 3 or 4 more pounds, high 11, mid 11, high 120s, another 50 to 60 wheel. Probably E85, get that number for sure, if not 70-75 wheel, for sure, mid to low 11s, 130 traps, 128, if not more, guaranteed. So, probably about that 12 to 15 pound range, fighting the 10s. It's just a 35R thing. If you got a 35R, you know, 8 PSI to 12, you're pretty much in the 11s if the shit makes torque and efficient. If not, about 12 pounder in the 11s for sure, no matter the fucking weight, you can use it right. By about 15 E85, you're fucking around going 10s. No matter what motor. It's got torque, can move out of its own way, light, geared, any of that advantage of shit. And then,
cop in the parking lot over there on the right.
where?
On the right.
It's okay, we're going straight. Where's he at?
On the right.
Oh, okay. Hang on. You're good, you're good. Just relax. Everybody relax. You guys freak out. They're like, there's a motherfucking
I'm just
cop.
letting you know.
Yeah, come for me, dog. Come for me, dog. Come for me, dog. Come for me. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Come for me, dog. Come for me, dog. What are you doing? You don't know what to do. He's like, oh shit, where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna turn? He's coming in. He fucking, oh man, that was funny as fuck. He thought we were gonna turn in. Let's see where he's at. We're gonna drive past him. Watch this. Look, 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 look. Look, y'all niggas are stupid. Y'all niggas think you can get me. Look, the other way over there. They think, dog. Hey, I think you're low on gas, though. That's what I was gonna say. Everybody.
Oh, the gas gauge works.
When we made that turn, the gas was sloshing.
Oh, okay.
Let's, so anyways.
I'll fill up.
Oh, where's your little thing?
Screwdriver.
I was gonna explain to the thing. Okay, if you can, like if you can afford it, you don't mind, fill it so we can see if it is low.
Yeah.
When we went around the corner, it felt like the gas sloshed. So when I did a pull, it had like, it either was boost cut or whatever in a second. But when we went into whatever, and it actually like felt weird, I looked up and it was lean, and then it went back to normal, but it didn't do it after. I do feel like that's gas slosh. If your pump's not all the way down in the tank, it could be high. You could have a slosh issue. That could lead to an issue because if you floor it and the gas sloshes and it goes lean, that could hurt the car. So that could have technically just caused an issue. So let's top it off with gas, just to make sure. And then we might, after it's topped off, if it doesn't do it, okay? If it doesn't do it after it's topped off, we need to make sure that you drive the car topped off. Like you top it off before work, And then when you go home, you like top it off the next day until I can see how high the pump is in the tank. I do not want you doing pulls, get down to the half tank on the thing, and then go, hey, the car broke a piston, and I think I was low on gas and it sloshed and it went lean. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so just
So-
has to be full most of the time.
I just
All
keep
time.
the fucker full. Just fill it up when you go to the gas station. You go to the gas station probably once a day, right? Get a
I
drink.
work at a gas station, so.
Just fill it up. Just fill it up when you're at your work, because then we don't have to worry about it. And it's not going to be like down till probably about a half tank.
Yeah.
But look at your gas gauge now. You see how it says full?
Yeah. Oh shit.
And then
It said half and then it went up.
yeah, but I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you fill it up before you came over? When was the
Yeah.
last time you filled it up?
I put a full tank when the first time I brought it here.
Before you went home from the 50 trim. The turbo on it before. The first time you came to my house.
Yep.
So we did tuning. He went home, came back. I ain't gonna lie, we
I haven't
probably
filled it with gas since I brought it the first time.
so we probably used that half tank that I was seeing, or just below now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we used only 3 or 4 gallons. We definitely went
Yeah,
over
what's
3
up?
or 4 gallons.
Well, because I'm driving and I have minutes.
I want to top it off. I want to check.
Yeah, we'll go for gas. Alright,
Yeah, I want to do that. So long story short, you guys, it had
Alright, we'll put gas.
we haven't had any lean spikes, weird air fuels, nothing. When I shifted after making that U-turn, there was one pull over here that there was a shift that felt weird. There was a cut in second, that was a fuel cut. It wasn't boost cut. I thought it was boost cut. It might have been, but the way it felt was a little too soft. I think that was a fuel cut. My car does the same thing on slicks at a half.
The gas tank.
My car does the same. Most of my Hondas do the same thing at a half tank on slicks because it's hooking so good. This thing barely wants to spin. It makes decent torque. Just not a lot of horsepower. It makes really good torque because the big turbo is coming in the mid-range. It's not really wanting to spin the tires, but it's pulling. Car is at a half tank. We from tuning it that I would suspect it's gone through about 5 or 6 gallons. This tank's only like a 10 or 12 gallon tank, I think, if you guys know what the EG Coupe tank size is. So from that perspective, or you know, whatever, it could just be low. And when I made that U-turn, it started sloshing, and then when I shifted it, it was sloshing because I wasn't like slamming the gears and kind of keeping the fuel at the back. I was kind of letting in and out of it and letting the fuel do that, and I was kind of getting into the throttle when the fuel would have been at the front, if you think about it. Like I basically let it in gear, let the clutch out, so I wasn't like slamming on the clutch. And then as soon as I let the clutch out, the fuel would have went forward, and when I hit the gas, that was right when it went lean. And then it was like the fuel went back to the pump, sucked it up, pressurized the line, and the air fuel swept down from lean back down. That's a thing that can cause a failure that's not my fault. How the fuck am I supposed to control it? If you put it on the dyno, you can go all the way through the tank, you go to the street, and then you go, oh shit, dog, I fucking was at a half tank going around a corner on the freeway and got into boost, and it fucking went lean and lit a cylinder. So, you know. it's what it
Yeah.
is.
You guys want something to drink?
No, you're good.
I got some.
Cool. Let the car cool off. But I'll probably get one more test pull in real quick. If it's full, it can't slosh, so we'll double check that. I just told him, he works at a gas station, car wash thing. Just told him fill it up when he goes to work every day. I mean, whatever. And then when we get a chance, we'll check the sock on the bottom to make sure it didn't fall off. And then we will make sure that the pump is all the way at the bottom. The hanger didn't get like tweaked a little bit or something. And when we leave here, we're gonna be trying to stay away from the cops. They fucked with Harley last night in the neighborhood. She didn't even go to the main road. She went through the neighborhood to the parking lot of the gas station, went to the gas station, came back, did not ever hit a main road other than like the neighborhood road. And it's not a main neighborhood road, it's like a side pass through. They fucking pulled her over.
But did you see that? There's one that was sitting over there, and there's one that was over here and pulled out.
Yeah, I thought that one was that one. But I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that was a little too fast.
Right.
But we're going to get back to the house with no issue, I promise.
Yeah.
They did hear the cars. They saw Harley in my TSX last night. They know that the Hondas are outside if they're driving through they patrol that neighborhood heavy. They were telling Harley and shit. Anyways, not the house, the neighborhood. So
Yeah.
they see the house, I'm sure. And there's a bunch of Hondas and other cars in the neighborhood. I'm sure they like catching that shit. Probably a lot of driving shit. Like they can go hang out right here and catch just a ton of people with, oh, you were doing a pull reckless and you know, speeding and all that shit. So I'll tell you the tips and tricks to stay away from a cop mainly, but basically just pay attention and don't go near them. If you're in a parking lot, they can't really fuck with you. You can get out of the car.
Yep.
Every time I
We
get
done
out of
it.
the car, I don't get a ticket.
Worked the
Every
last
time
time we did it.
we see the cop and they go to come for us, whether they haven't flipped the lights on yet. So whether they're behind us, this, that, we basically stop and get out of the car. They have never gotten a ticket. It's weird. I think that has something to do with them having a smooth stop or not. All right, so we'll go check this out. I don't think it was a TPS thing. That doesn't make sense to me because it hasn't done it before.
Go to your house?
Yeah.
Go for your
Got my
laptop.
laptop real quick, my bad.
Yep.
I gotta pay attention to the
Yeah, they're actually looking for us this time.
He's sitting right there.
You see him? You see him?
I thought I
Don't
did.
say it unless you see him, because I
okay.
didn't see him. So stop doing that. You need to stop doing that for sure. Like straight up, you guys, when I'm like not evading, God, that sounds so bad. When I'm evading the police. When I'm not trying to get pulled over, I've actually had situations where I saw a cop and I like went the other way, parked, got out, walked to the corner, looked, and then went. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta be careful, but we've got to do this back to the house, and they are heavy. Give me a cigarette, Lee. I got that eagle vision, everybody. So just be ready. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna get our little pole in real quick. So I'm pretty sure we're low on gas, and I can tell you how I know. The air-fuel ratios were a little leaner when we left the house than they are now. What that means is, for example, if you're looking for a cop, go like this, and if you need to, get out of the car. But then you look down there, right? And if you see a cop, you just get out of the fucking car and walk home. But y'all need to be careful if you're riding around doing any nefarious activity. But yeah, I got a whole thing on how I stay away from the cops because I'm not trying to have a problem. Especially doing this dumbass shit. So do you feel how it basically was perfectly fine there?
Yeah.
So your gas is for sure sloshing a little. Kane had a similar issue. As it got to like a 3/4 of a tank to a half tank,
Yeah.
it would be a little leaner.
Yeah.
Maybe because the weight of the fuel on the pump or something. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't understand it, to be honest with you. Maybe a pump thing itself, you could put a fresh pump in. I really don't think it's a thing because it was when it was full, it went in, this and that.
Yeah.
So just keep it topped off. You can basically race it down to a half tank. No doubt. This, and I'll make a nice setup for you to install it. You have 2 options that I'd recommend, about 10 that I say don't do anything at all. So there's only 2 bands I recommend. Long story short, we need to get one of those in here so you can keep it safe because it moves. This thing should say 11 point something basically. Low 11s, 11.6 or lower. If it's there, you're good. You don't need to worry about shit. Even if it goes into the 10s or it goes to 11. 11.6. Don't even worry, because I've seen what I've seen. If something changes with the car and it doesn't go out of there, you're fine. So that's good. And then if the car feels funny at all, I'm talking at all, you're gonna drive it, you know what it should feel like. If you get on it and it feels weird, you go, hey, usually it goes, and it does anything little in your seat, and you go, oh, I felt that in my ass, you let out. Because until you get a wideband, you have no safety barrier for a fuel cut. We had no issues until I noticed probably the fuel sloshing. Somebody else might not have picked up on that. You would have drove it down to E. You would have been really lean because it would have been low and it would have been sloshing a lot. Could have possibly burnt up the motor.
So that's just because since it's halfway, there's a lot of air in there?
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah. And then the fuel sloshing around. The bucket's not holding it well for some reason. The pump might not be all the way down. It might be kind of up because you have to change the line. A lot of people just kind of slam it in there, and literally it could be up. Somebody could have hit the tank in the bottom and pushed it up. It could be anything. So the car runs good. We had no issues right there in perfect air fuels. We had no issue down to a half tank, but after a half tank with that U-turn, I noticed something with the fuel pump, sloshing type shit. Not a part, not the car, not the motor, nothing. Something with that. And I promise you, I'm not wrong. So we just need to keep it above a half tank if you're beating on it. Don't be beating on it around corners on a freeway. Just drive it normal. And you can beat the shit out of it any other time. All day. All fucking day.
All day. Alright. Sounds good.
Alright, as long as you're happy, buddy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Alright,
I
well,
shit my pants a bit.
I hope you guys have a good night. Pop the hood.
Bye. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Change a couple things.